Alright. I'll be using Millennium format against you.
I will also be using Millennium format.
Thanks, Lightning. I draw for turn. I activate my field spell, Fusion Recycling Plans. With this, I get to activate the effect, discard one card to add column from my deck or graveyard to my hand. And I will discard Red Eyes Black Meteor Dragon. And I read the effect properly. Sometimes you hate when you have cards fall out unnecessarily. Yeah, it really tends to happen sometimes.
It is a curse of a duelist, let's say.
Certainly one of many. This was placed real first. Children came from my deck. Cards fall off, or a few colors fall from the trip from the gift. This opposition. And polymerizations added from my deck. Alright. Next up, I'll be using Red Eyes Black Meteor Dragon for my graveyard. Actually, no, not quite yet. I'll be setting a monster face down. Then I'll be setting 2 cards face down and end my turn.
Being conservative. Okay. Alright, you're up to something. I will draw for turn. This is not something I would actually like. And you have a 1 face down monster.
Yes.
This actually throws me off a bit. So what I will do is start this off by normal summoning my Ancient Warrior's Graceful Zugong. Interesting. Let's move this along. I'll go ahead and move to battle phase. And this is risking it a little bit. We're going to go ahead and attempt to hit your face down monster for 1600.
Okay. And my monster is Keeper of the Shrine with 2,100 defense points.
Ooh, so I take 5. Puts me down to 7,500. We'll then move to main phase 2. We'll go ahead and activate Swords of Revealing Light. What is the attack of your monster?
0.
0, okay. Let's go end phase. Pass turn.
Alright. Now I draw for my Now then, what type is your monster?
He is a Beast Warrior.
Excellent. At this moment, I will now enter main phase 1 and activate Red Eyes Black Meteor Dragon's effect from my graveyard. During the main phase, other than the turn that this card was sent to the graveyard, I can banish it to add Red Eyes Fusion to my deck or graveyard to my hand. I can only use this effect of Red Eyes Black Meteor Dragon. Alright. More than one way for me to deal. I mean, elite division. Wait, hello. And next, I will activate Red Eyes Fusion. During the turn that I fusion summon a monster with this card, using monsters from my hand, field, or deck. Not only is that monster treated as Red Eyes Black Dragon, but I cannot normal or special summon other monsters when this spell is active. There I will choose to use Red Eyes Black Dragon and Light Pulsar Dragon from my deck. I'll send both of these to the graveyard. Fusion summon. Let's bring out Meteor Black Comet Dragon. And now its effect activates on Fusion Summon. With this, I can send a Red Eyes monster from my deck to the graveyard, and my opponent takes damage equal to half the original attack points of that monster. And I'll choose it. It lets me send a Red Eyes from my hand or deck to the graveyard to do that kind of damage. So from there, I will choose to send Red Eyes Darkness Dragon from my deck to the graveyard and deal 1,200 points of effect damage.
Okay. Puts me down to 5,300. No, 63, sorry.
Now, cut or tap?
We'll tap it.
Alright. And with that, my turn will end here.
Alright. This is now turn 2 for swords, if I'm not mistaken. Let's draw for turn. What is the attack of your monsters on field?
3,500.
Okay. Let's go ahead and activate my spell card, my continuous spell card, Ancient Warrior Saga. 3 visits. During the main phase, if I normal or special summon an Ancient Warriors monster, I can target one of those monsters and add one Ancient Warriors monsters with a different name from my deck to my hand. I will then, since you control monsters whose total attack of all monsters my opponent controls is more than all the monsters I control, because my attack is only at 1,600, and you're at 35, I get to special summon Alpha, the Master of Beasts, from my hand.
Alright.
I will then normal summon, or no, I'm actually going to activate my effect of my Graceful Zugong on the field by targeting my continuous spell or trap I control. Sending it to the graveyard, I can add one Ancient Warrior spell or trap from my deck to my hand.
Okay.
So I will target my Ancient Warrior Saga, sending it to the grave. Any response to that?
No.
I will then add we'll go ahead and add to my hand my Ancient Warrior Saga, Borrowing of Arrows.
Alright.
I'm then going to shuffle. Alright. Let's see. Add this to hand. Let's go ahead and activate that same continuous spell card, Borrowing of Arrows from hand. With this continuous spell, I can target one face-up monster you control and one Ancient Warriors monster I control. Until the end of this turn, I have the attack of your monster, and then my Ancient Warriors monster will gain that attack. So we'll go ahead and activate that, targeting your Red Eyes Fusion. And what is the attack? His attack at 35, correct?
Yes.
So half of that is 1750, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
1730. Yep. Okay. So now my Ancient Warriors Graceful Zugong will now gain that 1750, putting him at 2, 6 for 3450 until the end of this turn. I have not yet normal summoned. I will go ahead and normal summon my Jabbing Panda.
Alright.
I will then activate the effect of my Alpha the Master of Beasts, and let me read this word for word. I can target any number of beasts, beast warrior, or winged beast monsters I control, return them to the hand, then return face-up monsters my opponent controls to the hand, equal to the number of cards I returned to my hand. Also for this turn, Alpha the Master Beast you control cannot attack directly. Okay, so I will activate his effect. I will then target my Jabbing Panda, sending it back to my hand, and then is there anything stopping me from targeting your fusion?
No. I'm not going to stop you from targeting my fusion monster. But are you sure that only one would suffice?
As far as monsters, yes. Because I'm only able to return face-up monsters you control. I know you have your defense monster, but...
Yes, both of my monsters are face-up. So...
And... Yeah, I'm gonna go through with what I said. I won't,
in response to that, I reveal my face-down card. My quick play spell, Super Polymerization.
Ooh, okay.
So I'll discard one card for the cost of its activation. And cards and effects cannot be activated in response to the effect of this card. So I will fuse my Meteor Black Comet Dragon and Keeper of the Shrine on my field. And with that, I will now fusion summon into Starving Venom Fusion Dragon.
Nice.
So now your targets for your effect are gone, while you still pay the cost. And now, neutering begins. Because this card is Fusion Summon, I can make this card gain attack points equal to one of my opponent's special summon monsters until the end phase of the turn. And my target, of course, is your Alpha.
Of course, and you will gain the 3,000.
That's right.
Well played indeed. That won't suffice. This stays here.
And because me, your Black Comet Dragon, was sent to the grave, or monster zone to the grave, I can target a normal monster in my graveyard and special summon it.
Alright. I will move. Can't really. Well, we could. We'll move to battle phase. We will swing at your vanilla black dragon, red eyes dragon, for 30. Math again. So 1463 to 350. 3350, I said it was? Yeah, we'll swing at your red eyes dragon for 3350.
Alright.
With that, I will move to main phase 2. I will pass turn after that.
During your end phase, I will now take this opportunity to reveal my trap card, Necrofusion. With this, I can fusion summon a fusion monster from my extra deck by banishing fusion materials listed on my graveyard face down. Hilariously enough, I have all that I need for what I'm about to do next. So now, these 5 monsters in my graveyard will now be banished face down. Light Pulsar Dragon, Red Eyes Darkness Dragon,
Are they all dragons?
Meteor Black Comet Dragon, Red Eyes Black Dragon, and Keeper of the Shrine. And all 5 of them are dragon types.
I already know what's coming out. Oh my god.
5-headed dragon comes out.
Yes. Well played indeed.
Thank you.
And if I'm not mistaken, he cannot be destroyed by monsters with attributes of fire, earth, water, air?
It doesn't take any battle damage and cannot be destroyed by battle from any attributes other than light.
Okay.
Battle damage is still inflicted to my and because it's the end phase, Starving Venom Fusion Dragon's attack points return to normal. Now it's my turn. I draw. Now then, let's see. The attack point effect is a permanent thing for like one of your monsters, right?
It's only until the end phase, so he went back down to 1600. But that effect is the effect of my continuous spell, which allows me to make sure if it's once per turn. You can only use each effect of Ancient Warrior started by once per turn. So it's a once per turn I could target one monster you control and one Ancient Warrior monster I control, have the attack of your monster, and then it gains it.
Alright then. Here's something a little fun for you. Based on what I'm about to do, this might be a perfect opportunity to try it out. And it turns out I can. Main phase 1, I play my spell card Polymerization. And with this, I will be using Starving Venom Fusion Dragon on my field, and Summon Skull from my hand. With these two monsters, I'm going to bring forth a fusion that's never been seen before. Though I'm probably mistaken in this regard. I will fusion summon Magnum the Reliever.
Do you mind reading his effects for me?
The reason why I summon this card is because its fusion materials require a monster special summon from my extra deck and a monster in my hand. I can target a polymerization spell or fusion spell in my graveyard. I can place that card on the bottom of my deck. Then I draw one card. When another card or its effect is activated, quick effect, I banish a polymerization spell or fusion spell from my graveyard, then target one card in the field and destroy it.
Okay.
And since it's still my main phase, I will use Magnum the Reliever's first effect. I'm going to send a polymerization or fusion spell to the bottom of my deck in order to draw one card. And I will be sending this to the bottom of my deck. In exchange, I draw one card. Next, I will proceed to battle phase. Magnum the Reliever will attack your 16.
I still have swords.
Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. End phase effects. I'll use Fusion Recycling Plant. I can target one monster in my graveyard that was used as a fusion material for a fusion summon this turn, and add it to my hand. So now it's your turn.
Alright. This is turn 3 for swords. Okay. So I will now draw for turn. Perfect. Now, can you, if you could, read me... So, Five-Headed Dragon is protected from being destroyed by battle?
Yes.
Does he have any protection from card effects?
No.
Now, for your other fusion monster, does he have any protections at all?
No protection, but it's a card drawer and a counter.
Yes, I know it was when a effect is activated?
Yes.
Okay. We are going to have to risk it for thy biscuit. I will, since I control the highest attack Ancient Warriors monster, I get to special summon my Ancient Warriors Rebellious Lu Feng from my hand. And now, since I control 2 or more Beast Warrior monsters on the field, I can special summon back my Jabbing Panda.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm going to activate the effect of my continuous spell to target my Ancient Warriors monster and target your Five-Headed Dragon.
In response to that, I activate the quick effect of Magnum. I'll banish polymerization from my graveyard.
I will then activate the quick effect of my Rebellious Lu Feng. which allows me to destroy. Do I want to do that? Because Magnum isn't the highest attack. No, we'll do this anyways. I will, yes, quick chain to your quick effect with my quick effect to destroy one face-up monster my opponent controls with the highest attack.
Very well, but in return, I'll destroy your continuous spell.
Alright. Destroying my continuous spell. That stops that from happening. If this card is sent to the graveyard where I control Ancient Warriors monsters with 2 or more attributes, do I? I do. I can place one Ancient Warriors continuous spell or trap from my hand or deck face up on the field. So if there's no response to that, I will proceed.
Yes.
Okay. So I will go ahead. I will proceed and add, or place face up on the field my Ancient Warriors Saga, East by South Winds. With this continuous spell, I must send this card to the graveyard during my second standby phase after activation. Once per turn during your main phase, I can toss a coin. If the result is head, send this card to the graveyard. If this card is sent from the spell and trap zone to the graveyard, I can activate this effect this turn. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to the activation of my Ancient Warrior cards or effects. Also, until the end of the turn, all Ancient Warrior monsters I currently control gain the effect of when that card declares an attack, I can destroy one card my opponent controls. So that's only until the end phase. Or end of this turn. My turn.
Alright.
So I don't have a coin. I do have a coin actually. Alright. So heads, I get to send this card to the grave now. Tails, I would have to wait till my standby phase. So tails would be a guy snowboarding, heads is Queen Elizabeth. Alright. I have tails, so I have to wait. Okay, sweet, perfect. Where's my cards in hand? Alright, let's go ahead and activate the effect of my Alpha the Master of Beasts, allowing me to return cards from my field to my hand and then target monsters you control and return them to the hand. So we'll target my Jabbing Panda and attempt to target your fusion monster. Alright, let's proceed. We will now move to the battle phase. We will attempt to swing for 3,000. You seem to be opened. Let's swing one more time for 2,800. What is your life points at now? So I swung 58 this turn, and then the last one was 30. $33.50 to your 24.
I'm at 1,750.
Saved by grace. We'll let you dangle for a bit. I will move to main phase 2. I will then pass turn.
Very well. I draw.
Swords pops now? Or next when it comes back to me? 3 of your opponent's turns. What pops next when you go back to me?
I end my turn.
You passed. Okay. Swords is gone. We'll go ahead and end this duel. I'll swing at you direct for 3,000. Oof. So rough. Let's go ahead and T-set pass.
Okay. I'll draw for my turn. Okay, that works. I normal summon the King of Dragons. When this card is normal summoned, I get to discard a spell or trap, and I can add 1 Flute of Summoning Dragon, 1 Melody of Awakening Dragon, or Dragon Revival Rhapsody from my deck to my hand. Also, the continuous effect is this card's name is treated as Lord of Dragons. So I will discard cards of continents in order for me to add 1 of the 3 aforementioned spell or trap cards. I mean, 1 of the 3 aforementioned spells from my deck to my hand. Because they're all spell cards. And my target shall be, of course... Oh, no way, I don't have it in here. Saltiness. Guess it's my 1 playback for today. I mean, for this... No matter. Color tap.
We'll tap.
Alrighty then. In that case... I'll set 1 card face down. Then I'll proceed to battle phase. King of Dragons will attack your face down monster.
And you're swinging for how much attack? I mean,
1,000.
It doesn't really matter. His defense is 0. Alright, you destroyed my TG Striker.
Attack defense. In that case, I'll proceed to the end phase of my turn.
During your end phase, since this card is in the graveyard because it was destroyed, I can add 1 TG monster from my deck to my hand. So we'll go ahead and add to hand TG Rocket Salamander.
Yep.
Cutter top.
Cut.
I will now draw for turn. Oh, this is perfect. Perfect. I will activate my continuous spell, TG All Clear. With TG All Clear, all TG monsters on the field become machine monsters. During my main phase, I can normal summon 1 TG monster in addition to my normal summoner set. Also, during my main phase, I can destroy 1 TG monster in my hand or field, and if I do, add 1 TG monster with a different name for my deck or graveyard to my hand. So I will go ahead and normal summon my TG Rocket Salamander from my hand. Will then special summon my TG Gear Zombie. Since I control a TG monster, I could target it, special summon this card, and then that monster that I targeted loses 1,000 attack. So Rocket Salamander is at 0. I will then, if I control a machine TG monster, which I now do because they're all considered machine, I can special summon one level 4 lower TG monster in my graveyard in defense position, but its effects are negated. So we'll bring back out my TG Striker in defense. I will then activate my TG Rocket Salamander's first effect, which allows me to tribute a TG monster to special summon a TG monster from my deck with a different name. So we'll tribute out my Rocket Salamander to special summon my TG Screw Serpent. Once I find it, special summon Screw Serpent in face up attack. Cutter tap. Alright. Now, since TG Screw Serpent is special summoned, I can target one level 4 lower TG monster in my graveyard, special summon it, but its effects are negated. So we'll special summon my Rocket Salamander in face up defense. I am now going to Synchro for 5 using my TG Screw Serpent, which is a level 4 tuner, and my Rocket Salamander, which is a level 1 TG monster, to bring out my TG BlazerDragon19. Now when BlazerDragon19 synchro summoned, I can special summon any number of TG monsters in my graveyard in defense position. But this locks me into TG synchros, which is fine. So we'll bring out Rocket Salamander and Screw Serpent in defense. I will now synchro again for 5 to bring out my TG Star Guardian in face up defense. When this card is special summoned, I can target one TG monster in my graveyard and add it to my hand. So we'll go ahead and add Screw Serpent to hand. I will then special summon. Yeah, we'll do it. We're gonna go ahead and special summon. Too many tuners on here. My TG Jet Falcon. I will then. Let's do this. I will activate my effect of TG All Clear to target, destroy one TG monster in my hand or field, and if I do, add a TG monster with a different name from my deck or graveyard to my hand. So we're going to go ahead and pop TG Jet Falcon. I will then target my Rocket Salamander in the grave. I'm then going to use my second normal summoner set with my continuous spell to normal summon him. I'm then going to synchro for 2 using TG Gear Zombie, which is a tuner, and my Rocket Salamander to bring out my TG Recipro Dragonfly. Now, this is where the big dogs come out. I will use my tuner level 5 TG Star Guardian, my TG BlazerDragon19, and my TG Recipro Dragonfly to bring out my Synchro level 12 TG. Make sure I picked the right one. TG Glaive. Nope, not that one. Yep. TG Glaive Blaster. Face up attack. Standing at 4,000 attack, 4,000 defense. He has a quick effect where I can target one monster on the field, special summon from the extra deck, banish it. And I can use this effect a number of times per turn, up to the number of non-tuner monsters used as synchro material for this card. He also has a once per turn. If a monster is banished face up, except during the damage step, I can target one of them and special summon it to my field, ignoring its special summoning conditions. So with that being said, I will. Oh, thank you, Margot. Appreciate the gifts. I will move to battle phase. We will hit your monster. What is the attack of your monster?
1,200.
And do you have a back row?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna risk it for the biscuit. We'll swing at your 1,200 monster for 4,000. I will then activate my trap card. Activate only when a TG monster you control destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard. I can select one TG synchro monster in my graveyard, special summon it. So I will go ahead and target my TG BlazerDragon19, bringing him up in face-up attack. I will then swing at you directly again for 2,100. I will then move to main phase 2 and pass my turn.
I draw. Anything during my standby phase?
No, proceed.
In that case, I summon Master with Eyes of Blue in defense mode. Next, I'll set 3 cards face down in my turn.
Ooh, hefty back row you got there. Alright. I will draw for turn. Anything during my standby?
None.
Okay. I will now... Let's see. Let's do this. I will go ahead and normal summon Vylon Prism. I am then going to... No, I'm not. I lied to myself. Well, I mean, 5. Nope, we're still good to go. Yeah, we're still good to go. I will synchro using my Vylon Prism and my TG BlazerDragon19, Prism being a tuner, of course, to synchro for 9, bringing out my Stellar Wind Wolfriette. Now, since I sent Vylon Prism, was sent from the monster card zone to the graveyard, I can pay 500 life points, putting me down to
75.
There you go. Thank you. Math was not working in my head for whatever reason. To equip this card to one face-up monster I control, and then during the battle, or when this monster attacks or is attacked, it gains 1,000 attack during the damage step only. So we'll go ahead and equip it to my Stellar Wind Wolfriette. No, it's mine. Move this over here, put that there, stop touching that. Ooh. This is risky. We'll do this anyways. We will move to battle phase. And this is just me flying too close to the sun. We'll swing at you with my Stellar Wind with Ryet. During the damage step, he gains 1,000, putting him at 3,500. We'll attempt to swing at you directly for 3,500.
Is it his first attack to attack directly?
No, I'm so sorry. I completely missed your defense. I was so worried about your back row. We'll hit your defense monster for 3,500. Ready? Alright. We'll now swing again for 4,000. And
With that attack, my life points are decreased to 0 because my remaining life points were at 3,900.